everybody. It's been a long day. It was a good day, but it has been a long day. And I've got like 2 hairs that are intentionally trying to get into my eyeball. Where we left off, we're on our way to the Ice Titan. We are nearly 55 hours into the game. And maybe, I don't know how far through the Ice Mountain, but we've been traversing it a bit already. So we're probably halfway through. I think we already tried. Ooh, we have Solaris! Which turns out we can't give Solaris the skin to be the solar pup, unfortunately. Due to the fact that you can't get it until you beat the game. Whatever. A whole bunch of nothing happened. One of the few quests we can't do because of this challenge is John asked me to participate in the Triple Threat Challenge. Yeah, that's not happening. I don't know what I would do in order to beat that. It would 100%... Well... I'm trying to think, like, what would I do in order to win that challenge? Oh, well. Most of our team is hit the max level. Snowball and Solaris still need more levels, so we will continue to just fight everything as quickly as possible. We just entered this room, so I've got this rock that we need to push. Interesting. Oh! Why is there a Malachite in here? That was a crit. Come on, Sean. Take him out. Apparently we need to just do one more. Dang it. That's gonna hit hard. As long as it's not a crit, we're fine. We've got 2 places where stone can go down. Rhino. Is that gonna pop up every time? Oh, that's annoying. Inner fire. Inner fire. Inner fire. Hey! Snowball! More potential! Grants us more health and defense. Snowball level 53! Intensify. The user surrounded its body in ice, destroying 50% health and reducing the special defense by 1 stage. Yes. We don't need 2 forms of damage. I know one is technically attack and special, a physical attack and a special attack, but we really only need 1 form of attack. Oh, we're gonna go this way. No gems detected. What about down here? Gems. Oh, that was perfect. And not a single gem. Alrighty. So, this rock here is trying to let me know that these rocks are pushable. And I can do it in either way. If we push it up here, it's letting me know that, hey, we can go around here. Solaris, more potential. Solaris level 45. So we can walk up around here, and we can just push this thing all the way down. So this is a game telling you how to do the puzzle without literally holding your hand, and it's amazing. And it falls down. Then we have this rock here. And that's hole up here. Now you gotta think, how are you gonna push this rock into this hole? Now, if you're a younger audience, you're gonna keep trying. You're gonna be leaving the zone and re-entering in order to reset this rock. But in this instance, we could just use the power of foresight and see that if we try to push the rock here, bringing the rock to this location is not going to accomplish it. We can't get it there anyways, because it will get stuck on this wall. I know. We at least need to swap to Sean. I know. See if we can get away with just using a splatter to win. There's no sumo stance. If it hits twice, we do. What? We're just gonna save. We're gonna speed up the battles just for the short time. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna push this rock up. We're gonna push it over. Pretty much over to here. Now, in this instance, there's no real way for us to get the rock where we need to go. If we push it to the left, it gets stuck. If we push it to the right, we can push it up twice, and walk all the way around. We're gonna run, just in case we have an encounter. Get some more experience really fast. And then, finish pushing it into the hole! Beautiful. Rhino. Beautiful. Head back downstairs. Because previously we couldn't get into the location we needed because there was nothing to allow us to get to this side. Oops, I need to be like one tile lower. This is technically 4 tiles here. Gem detected. Rhino. Oh, wait! Armadillo can know cut moves. We need to swap to Hurry Playo. Rhino. Beautiful. We need a heal. 20 seconds. We're gonna try to do one more fight really fast. We just need to get experience, that's it. Oh. Blizion! There we go, Snowball level 54. Solaris level 46. Alright, now we can heal the team. Solaris and Snowball still need more levels. Solaris needs a lot of levels. But let's see if we can go upstairs. If the music changes... Checkpoint reached. Hooray! There we go. No gems detected. Oh, you know what we need to do? Switch to cabbage. Use the flute. I'm excited, but I'm also currently very scared. We can Ball of Darkness here. We'll do a Tactical Slam. We're sending out Hurry Poyo. Hurry Poyo's immune to crits. Okay. We're looking up the Borealis. Level 61. What do you know? It technically can no splash at this point. We can swap to Cholito and scout for a splash. We use super energy drain. One more super energy drain. Now we risk a crit. So, Icy Spinner. Alright, we're clear to try again. Icy Spinner. Cholito, we're gonna heal you up. The issue is I'm worried about scoring a crit here. Because if we score a crit, Borealis faints, and we won't be able to catch it again. But we gotta weaken it a little bit more. We're gonna risk it. That was a crit, by the way, on us. So the awesome news is it used up the crit. That's not how that works, but that's the story we're going with. Yeah! Oh my gosh, it's a standard 6. Would you like to check out Borealis in the summary? Yes. Oh, he's chunky. Stoic. After taking very effective damage, the Coromon's defense or special defense increases by 2 stage, countering the type of damage taken. Yeah, but you don't want to take very effective damage. It's just a bad idea. Ooh, Stoic plus plus. That's interesting. Power nap. Takes a nap, storing 25% HP, clearing all status problem. Waking too quickly leaves it feeling cursed. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, when it comes to everything, we've actually... The only thing we gotta do is devolve Borealis. But we also already unlocked the other skins for the Borealis. This one I like. That one's really cool. Alright. But however... Give a nickname. Yes. Where are we gonna nickname you? We're gonna nickname you... Goldie. And send to storage. Poof! That was quite worrisome. Cabbage didn't even fully heal. Ooh. This isn't really a puzzle at this point. Ooh, you see that on the left? I think we're approaching the Titan. Which means I really need to finish. Who knows? Oh my gosh, I was just about to say a really evil game dev would hide a gem on one of those platforms. And guess what? They did. Level 57. Double Blizion. Take out the stronger one. Solaris level up. More potential. Oops. Perfect. Why are you giving me more Maya's fruits? That's like the one fruit the game seems to love to give. Yeah, that's a no. The music changed. We're not moving forward from there. We need to finish, training. Stay frosty, my friends. I know that ad. Oh, I'm pretty certain it means, alcohol. Solaris, level up, 45. Swap you out with Sean. Take a punch. Oh no. Hmm? Or potential for snowball. But I wanted this one so bad! Game, why won't you let me have?
I know.
Oof. That hurt way harder than it really should have. And we only got 12. No experience for that? My goodness. Ooh, Patrikios got a crit. Solaris, level 50. Ooh, Illusion Slice. Coromon moves so fast that it seems as if Illusion Slice the opponent. In normal circumstances, this attack will always hit. Interesting. That is not something that we're needing, though. I need to make sure if I fight that Atlantean again, though, that we'll be able to survive a water crit with the water fruit, because, yeah, that was a little scary. make me take 2 hits on this, aren't you? Yes, yes you are. I need to swap out Hurry-Pollo. Let Hurry-Pollo... Oh my goodness! Let Hurry-Pollo get some rest. Swap in Cholito. Ooh, the Whirlpool missed. Awesome. Ooh, Snowball level 58. Another Illusion Slice? We have Glacier as our primary attack move. We have Ice Wall. In contact, well, the opponent will freeze. We don't need Ice Wall. We'll go with Illusion Slice. It's potent 19. I thought we had a perfect. That would have been cool. Ah, okay. Now you see what it looks like when it's perfect. That should also be a lot of extra experience, though, which is good. Skins. That's right, it was just using the 16-bit one. Right there. I still need to unlock this one. There are a couple of these that I still need to unlock. This one's adorable. This one, I could care less. Strike with electro damage when special attack is fully boosted. Oh, that's actually pretty simple for us to unlock. Restore every standard type Coromon. Ooh. That's cool. We're actually at the point where we've nearly registered all of them, so we're getting all those skins now. Perfect. Oh, he's gonna scare me. Send out Cholito. Because if it has Whirlpool, if it has that fruit and then it's a crit, that could be a lot of potential damage right there. Cholito is safe from that though, but Cholito needs more than, like, needs about, like, 3/4 health. So right now, Cholito's still fine from a potential crit on that. User basks in the moonlight, restoring 20% HP, increasing special defense by 1 stage. Ah. Well, that would be nice, but we gotta do damage somehow, just in case. And Hypno Wave is not gonna deal it, so with all these moves, Ball of Darkness has to stay. We're not gonna go 100% in support. Well, don't get me wrong, it would be nice to dip a little bit into extra support. I mean, it's not like it's really going to be fighting much of the upcoming fight anyways. But in the off chance that it's our last chance, like for some reason the rest of the team ends up getting wiped, we should still have a way to win against the Titan. So we're not going to just go... I really need to check to see if the body slam would one-shot here. Solar's level 54. As long as we finish getting Solaris to level 65, that'll be it. Probably about another 15 minutes. If I recall, it can't have Splash, so we're fine. It's the green skin Atlantean. Alright, we're swapping to Cholito. Cholito can still take a crit. A boosted crit if it happens. So Cholito's fine here. Perfect. In fact, Zen Cure. We're gonna heal up really fast. Look at that. I could keep Cat using Zen Cure to actually heal Cholito up, but I think after this fight we can... No, 51 more seconds. Cholito is still fine from a potential crit, so we're good. Oh, that's a shame. Snowball, level 60. Sean, are you able to one-shot these? We're gonna start with the weaker one. Yes. Solar's level 55. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Well, that's what I would say if even a double damage crit that attack specifically does extra damage if the enemy is frozen. Plus, when you're frozen, your defenses are lowered by 30%, so it's a lot of damage coming our way, and it's gone. So we're fine. You okay, Sean? Ooh, it has a Revitalizer gem. Solar's level 56. Ooh, Bewitch. We're not using it. Can you take out the level 48 in one hit? We'll find out. Well, if it's a crit, yeah, absolutely. Snowball awoke more potential. Why are you making noises? Oh, I wonder if it's my family. Let me know they made it home safe. Yay! Fantastic. Family made it home safe. I ain't gonna lie, this is, now that I think about it, this is probably the moment where I use the experience chip to double the amount of experience that we gain. How many of those do we have? That was the exact same amount of experience, wasn't it? Not switching to those two. Oh, Snowball level 62. Ooh, Glacial drop. Slams the target with a Mighty Glacier, dealing massive damage with a 50% chance to knock down the target. I'd much prefer that than freezing. Body Blast? Is that enough to one-shot? Because the Glam... Ah. Neither is. Yeah, they're not gaining any experience. Ah, Sean's about to get frozen 80. Really? Solara's level 58. Premonition. Right. This lousy move. We'll stick with Ball of Darkness. In theory, Ball of Darkness will be better. Heal Cholito up. Snowball, level 63. What? Survives at 2 HP, sure thing. Solaris, level 59. I am a little nervous about Solaris's really low physical defense. That physical defense is very low. Snowball level 64. Oh, that's a crit. Solaris level 16. Yeah, we're just gonna hope that we don't encounter another one. We'll be fine. Oh, it's a potent 17. Everything's gonna be fine. Solaris awakened more potential. You know, I could also be using the potent scent, because the potent scent does technically improve our odds of finding potents, which will improve how quickly we train. There's a save. It's been a little bit. We are going to go ahead and use a potent scent. Where? There it is. Wow. But it also increases the rate that Coromon appears. Snowball level up. Solaris level 61. Ow. We're gonna go ahead and give Snowball for now a Revitalizer Gem? Sure. So, Snowball can technically self-heal. I think because of Snowball, our strategy with Snowball, actually it'd be better to give Snowball the Kiwana Rock to make them suffer 15% recoil damage. Contain power. Huh? What's that ability? What was that ability? Coromon contains power. Once every 3 damaging skills, power unleashes, dealing 20% more damage. It's pretty interesting. Solaris level 62. Heal up. Wow. What, it missed? Even if they're just potents, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for perfects right now. Because potents give us more experience that does actually get passed over to the experience share. That hit really hard. Stay frosty. Wishing I still had a electric type on the team just for That's a perfect. That's basically a shiny that we found in the wild. Okay, well. First things first, we're going to reduce its special attack. We're going to ignite it. It does put us on a little bit of a timer. We're then going to swap to Snowball. We're going to swap to her Hurry Po. Are we? Intensifies? What are you weak to? Heavy and fire. Contained power! We're gonna use the golden spinner. Dang! Yeah! Ha ha ha! That is a perfect Borealis. This one has contained power! Every 3 damaging skills that power unleashes, dealing 20% more damages. Ha! We're still not using it for now, of course, but that fills me with, this does fill me with joy. What does it look like in its other, forms? Right, it'll be, yeah, alright. Alright, we're gonna name... give a nickname to the cot? Yes. We're gonna name you Rose Quartz. Oop. I'm gonna name it Rose. Send to storage. Probably not gonna end up using it, but we have another one now. That fills me with joy. Solaris level 64, one more level. Aw, it's only a potent. That... That would have been cool to have been able to caught. I do want that one. It's beautiful. I was to say, I think that's just potent, right? That's good for experience, though. Hey, Solaris level 65. There we go, and our training arc is done. Okay, take the Sloth Gem. Solaris. Your final stats. Your defense is really bad. I think even with the whole thing of having menacing, it's just really, really bad, defense. Ain't gonna lie, looks like it's just a Revitalizer gem, though. Sean! Again, as good as that's gonna be. Having Vengeful, so we were wanting Sean to be slow. Sean is specifically intended... So what is Sean's purpose in this fight? Sean being Vengeful, the whole purpose is for Sean, if we need to hit really hard. The issue is our main sweeper is going to be Cholito, because the boss knows Splash, which is a water attack, which is going to be very strong against Sean. I'm trying to remember what type that attack is. It's a special attack. Our special defense is not the greatest. So, I mean, we could potentially just improve the special defense and allow no status skills. I don't think that does us any good, though. Actually, it doesn't do us anything, because it just bypasses. Yeah, it's not good enough. Snowball, with the Kiwano Rock, if we're able to cycle Solaris in and out a couple of times to reduce the physical attack of the boss, Snowball will be able to, well, first off, with the Shiny, reduce the special attack by multiple stages. Cabbage! The whole purpose of Cabbage, who's going to start off the fight, is to use Blessed Grounds. So that's way we are able to swap party members just fine. Now, there's no moves the opponent that the boss uses. Yeah, Snowfall makes it snow. Mist. Ice Wall makes it to where if we use physical moves, we regret it. Frigid Barrier reduces damage from special attacks by half. So this is a boss that tanks up, but has nothing to reduce its stat, to prevent its stats being reduced. So we can absolutely get away with Cabbage, Blessed Grounds, and then reducing it with everything else. Chilito is going to be our main sweeper. Zencure is going to keep Chilito up and alive. Enhancer Gem is what's allowing us to make it to where Chilito takes no damage from all attacks, including from Splash, because Chilito is resistant against it. So Chilito is going to be our main sweeper. Hurry Pollo is, again, going to be a backup. It's mostly as a backup, because can't take crits. So we know our team of 4 that's going to be doing everything for the most part here. Chilito, Sean, and Hurrypoil can all potentially sweep here. It's just the splash attack is no good for us to deal with. So Sean and Hurrypoil, y'all were the MVPs to get us to this boss, but Chilito's going to have to be the one to win it. But oddly enough, it's our full support team that's going to have to carry it. Ooh, glass cannon. Nice. Zip on around here in order to pick this up. Ooh! Kado fruit. Oh, to prevent from getting one-shot? Why? Why is that important? Ice Flurry is a multi-hit attack. Iceberg Sweep forces the target out of battle. Ooh. And it's the most powerful attack it has. Snowball has a chance to knock down the target, and Avalanche can miss. Can make the target bleed. If I was the boss, I would be considering Iceberg Sweep. So honestly, the boss will be playing into our hands if it does that. Here we go. Another Phoenix Stone? Why are you giving me so many Phoenix Stones, game? Oh. I don't care how many Phoenix Stones you give me, I'm still not going to be using them. I knew it. Dang. How am I supposed to get... Yep. And right now, the boss, as far as... I mean, the wiki can be out of date. Has nothing to remove the blessed grounds. So... I'm saving again. I'm just worried about a cabbage. Let's actually give... What would be the most deadly move? The most deadly move would be Ice Flurry hits 3 times, crits 3 times in a row. The second deadliest one is Iceberg Sweep. If Iceberg Sweep lands, I think we're faster than it regardless. Kato fruit. I think this is better. We're gonna be right back. I gotta get up stretch. It's, we will be right back. Grab something to drink, take a quick bathroom break. I'm nervous. This fight should be easy, but I'm nervous. So... Alrighty, we're back. For a second, I read the title as Bathing the Ice Titan. What did I put the title as? I think it's Facing the Ice Titan, right? It's gotta be Facing. Facing, right? Battling. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. This fight should go exactly as planned, so there's no reason for me to be, like, extra nervous. But I'm hitting this point of the game where things could just go horribly wrong. Oh, no.
Preserver, is that the core stone I feel? Are you still resisting them? The watch water reaching me, that I'm bending, it filled me with crimsonite already. Maybe this is for the better, don't you think?
What? Why would you say that?
The crimsonite, I can bend it to anything I desire, even conjure pure coolness from it. This ecstatic feeling of aptitude, of unleashed potential, I want everyone to experience it. Perhaps we should just embrace this new element after all.
You can't just give up like that. What about the Coromon? Us humans, your brethren.
I have considered that, Dolby. Our types.
Well, by the way, I'm just gonna completely break the whole thing right here. This guy has no reason to understand or, like, know my name. He should know that I am the Preserver, but he should have no idea what my name actually is. Why would this Titan know my name? Unless there's, like, an innate bond.
I need lore. Our types will no longer divide us. Be dividing us, so I can reunite with my brethren. Together, we can create better life forms. We can create wonders, things even grander than Valua. We should just stop resisting. Let it wash over us.
Oh, I accidentally had the animation speed still on ×2.
This new ecstatic feeling, I can't let you take this away from me. If I must fight to keep it, I shall do so.
Alright, Cabbage. There's only one thing that makes this go very wrong, and we get hit by a combo attack that hits 2+ times, and every time it's a crit. It would have to be like all 3 times.
Blessed grounds.
Alrighty. That was Snowball. That is a physical type move. We will swap in Solaris here. Avalanche is another physical type move. Which one of these reduces damage from all physicals? Rubber Web? No wave. Ice Flurry is a special attack. Time to swap to Snowball. Good job, Solaris. Go, Snowball! Ooh, it wants to use Splash. Horse is no longer drowsy. Spectral Lattice. Let's half all special attack damage. Right, it had mist up. We're gonna swap to Snowball real fast. Oof. I need to take this turn, though, to heal up Solaris. Dang. Alright, no more stat changes. We're gonna stall a little bit longer. We're gonna swap in Snowball. Snowball's not gonna reduce the special attack, but Snowball will be allowed to heal. The Spectral Lattice has disappeared. Intensification. How many more turns? We can actually delay until the mist goes away. No longer immune to stat changes. We're going to send out Solaris again, reduce the physical attack. Alright. Rubber Web. No. Spectral Lattice. Yeah, it wants to use Splash. What we're going to do is we're going to swap in Snowball to just take less damage again. Swap in Hurry Poyo. Hurry Poyo's immune to crits. Alrighty. Vorst has to recover SP. Ignite. Swap and Snowball. What we're going to do is we're going to swap to Solaris again. Yep, that's a mist. Spectral Lattice. Notice it's still doing that much damage. It's at the point where even against other mons, it's thinking Splash is going to be the stronger attack, and that Splash is dealing like 40 damage. Can I swap in Cabbage safely to try to get a heal off? I'd like to try. Technically, yes. We're gonna swap in Cholito. Body Blast, we can start dealing damage now. It's no longer having its stats reduced. Swap in... Snowball.
Rhino.
We're gonna keep swapping in Solaris and Snowball. Until the stats are maximum reduction. Or if it used Mist. Ooh, tried using Splash.
I have to admit, I can recall the beauty our planet once had. But who knows what Crimsonite brings when I truly channel my powers.
What did it say? We're gonna try to... We're gonna swap in Cholito first. We're gonna swap in Snowball again. Snowball's a safe swap. Super Energy Drain. Ooh. We're gonna do a Zen Cure here. And just heal up. Swap in Snowball.
Rhino.
Send out Solaris. Let's reduce that attack. Ah, it's... Oh, that was a crit. Let's keep reducing those stats. Oof. It's not using Mist, which is really good for us. Solaris is back to being fully healed, basically. We're safe from a crit, so we're going to use Spectral Lattice to reduce the damage by half. We're going to swap in Cholito. We're going to do a Zen Cure really fast. Heal Cholito up some more. Swap in Hurrypoyo. Hurrypoyo is safe thanks to the Spectral Lattice. Ignite. And it is no longer immune to the negative stat changes. We're gonna swap in Solaris. We're gonna send in Snowball.
Intensifies.
Ah! Send in Cholito. Alright, so even Cholito's not... Because it should be taking half damage. We'll just swap in Solaris. Use Spectral Lattice to reduce that damage by half again. It did not use Mist, so we're sending in Snowball first. Sending in Cholito. We're healing our team up. We're sending Snowball again. Get another heal on Snowball. We'll send in Solaris. A, to reduce the attack. But B, we're gonna have to refresh the Spectral Lattice. Ooh, it's at half health.
The elements of your Coromon, so strong, so perfect. I remember our planet's beauty. all elements in perfect harmony. We cannot let Crimson Knight ruin it all. I cannot give this all up. Everyone is for. Show me your will to fight. Unveil to me the true might of our elements once again.
Stop it! We're gonna send out Snowball. Send out Solaris. It has not used Mist, so... Oh wait, it has. There we go. Try again. Snowball. Lucky that didn't go any worse. You got this. Spectral Lattice. Woo! Rubbery web. Where's Cholito? No longer immune to stat changes.
Rhino.
Dang it!
I needed to wait for Vorse to lose more stat points. Special defense increased. Alright, well, we have to swap the Snowball. Just for a heal. And to be resistant. The rubbery web has disappeared. We're swapping Cholito again. Super energy drain. No longer immune to those negative stat changes. We're gonna swap in Solaris. Oh, that's perfect timing.
Rhino.
Send in Snowball. The only thing that can go wrong is if Vorst attacks with Splash. So we have to send in Cholito. We get it with a Body Blast. Super energy drain. Oh my gosh, another crit. This is why we went through all that effort to reduce their stats. Zen Cure. Another crit. Swap in Solaris. Spectral Lattice. Send out Snowball. See, I'm trying to also find a solution. Let's try to send out Hurry Pollo. Why is it not using Splash? Alright, Ignite. Oh, that's the turn I needed to swap in, That's the turn I would have needed to swap in Solaris. Swap in Gelito. Let's try sending in Sean.
Rhino.
Yeah, because if it's just going to keep using this attack... I have to attack again. Magma Punch. Horse is no longer immune to stat changes. Use a large cake. Because I'd like to find a more permanent solution where I don't have to use items in battle. We can swap in Cabbage. Alright, it has to heal this turn.
Ball of Darkness!
I just want to get rid of the freeze on Cabbage. Oof. I had to use 2 items, but, you know, better use items than lose the team. That was awesome.
That force, that spirit, a true savior, a true preserver. What was I thinking? What future awaits in a desolate world with only a single element? Crimsonite made me forget about the true nature of this planet's types. They're meant to complement each other in perfect harmony, compensating for each other's weaknesses. Crimsonite has no such concept. Yes, you rekindled a fire within me, told me. We cannot give up on our elements.
Together, we can get Calcu's essence no matter what.
We must, but be wary. Crimsonite thrives on deception, as I witnessed firsthand. Those that fall to Crimsonite believe they're doing good, shaping a new and better world, but they're destroying everything in their path. While my thoughts are somewhat clear again, I must shed my physical form quickly if I am to help you. Let me present you with my last remaining unspoiled essence. Savor it. I will join my brethren within the core stone. Together we will be at your side for the final push. You must find our sister now. She must be infected worse than I.
See, it would have said, it would have been way cooler if it actually had the word I right there.
But that doesn't mean she isn't in there anymore. If there is even a spark of hope left, we must grab it. Hurry! Find Calcu. Once more, unto the breach.
Oh, thank goodness it didn't kick me out of here.
Level cake.
Ooh!
Forced. And forced.
No gems detected. Soothing aura. Let's heal up the team. Oh, good job, Cabbage. Stop dying, please. Hooray! And you know what that means, everybody? It is time to swap everybody back to experience shares. We're gonna give you experience booster. Cabbage, I need you to gain experience faster. And based on who's currently in my team, I have no current idea what the last element is going to be. But let us do a quick review of the elements, shall we? So, if we type manual, we have normal, which we have not encountered a normal one. We've encountered the electric, we've encountered the ghost, we've encountered sand, fire, ice, and technically it's all been precisely in this order. So by those means, it's probably going to be water, or it's going to be normal, or the boss is going to be infected with Crimsonite. In other words, it's going to be a Crimsonite boss. I don't know yet. I will try to refrain from looking up too much boss information until we get there, just to avoid any, surprise one-shots during the fight. But especially since the wiki was wrong in this boss fight, the ability of the boss is different, which is cool. Because the ability, at least the wiki says it's supposed to prevent getting knocked out once. Cool. Tis but a lie. So we're keeping Cabbage on the team. I think we're gonna go ahead and keep Snowball and Solaris. So I think the real question is Sean. Because if the boss is going to be water, then Sean doesn't really have a purpose in the team anymore. Sean did excellent. getting us all the way to the boss just fine, as well as, you know, holding their own. The couple of times Sean was there. But water is weak to ice and electric, which we already have one of each on the team. I can put in another electric type in order for Cholito to gain a benefit from that for their attack. We could add in another ice type, but there's no ice types I specifically would want to swap to besides Rose Quartz, who, you know, our new perfect. That would be cool, but it's not necessarily what we need to do. If it's a normal type, we need to have some way of doing poison attacks, which Hurrypoil has access to that. Even though Hurrypoil would be a bad matchup, in theory, if it's a water boss. So I'm a little scared of bringing Hurrypoil to the next region. But until I have more information, it's either going to be normal, water, or Crimsonite. Crimsonite means I can bring whoever I want. Normal means I can bring whoever I want. So we just need to plan our team, assuming that it's going to be a water. So we could bring Castell back. Wait, no. If it's a water, Castell, this is no good. What other abilities does Borealis get? Stoic! After taking very effective damage. Yeah, we don't care about that. Sharp Claws! Its claws are so sharp that lowering its attack is impossible, and its contact skills deal 50% additional damage. See, that's cool. Contained Power. The Coromon contains its power, or Nimble when attacked. Steals any fruits held by an attacker making contact. Cool. We could consider Thunder for the menacing ability, just to have an extra source of menacing. We don't have a water type on the team. So perhaps it's time to just Coromon storage, withdraw. Bring in Zon? I think so. Koi looks cool. But I'd have to do so much leveling for Koi to catch up. Rather not. I'm gonna bring in a water type onto the team. We have multiple options. Since I invested in Nibblegar to stay as its lower evolution with Moiwoif here, with the water-cooled ability, making it immune to being, basically to being burned and to the fire attacks. Yeah, fire skills, immune to fire skills, and the burn condition. We're gonna keep Moiwoif at that, but I don't think, that's the better one. Zon would be much better here. Zon, of course, we've invested in to be a chunky toad. Part of me wants to not that reduce its level, because no matter what, we're keeping toxic skin for the poison, I guess. It just looks way cooler as a Fibio. Loses health, loses defense. See, that's just terrible. And then loses special attack, which is his main form of attack. And he's immune to poison skills. Yeah. Any contact will poison the attacker. But I'm not too worried about that, because we could consider something like that. What moves does Zon have? I think we're going to be bringing Zon back. Can learn Toxic Cloud. It's honestly pretty good. Because Toxic Cloud makes it to where we take less from physical attacks. Yeah, it looks like we're bringing Zon back onto the team. Swap you in. Sean, you did amazing. Alright, Snowball. Cholito gets the Lazy Gem. Zon gets the Sloth Gem. You need it. And then Hurry Poyo. You get the Lazy Gem. Welcome back, Zon. Ooh. Gem detected 7 steps away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gotta be here. This is the only spot it can be. Yes.
Yay! Torby! There you are, finally! It's gotten worse. The entire town, it's... Just look around, the same is happening here as well. The metal lampposts, the wooden trees, the ice, even the snow falling around us, everything is transforming! These science nerds suspect it's in the waters, and we have a lot of that around here.
You mean Lux... Do you mean Lux Solus?
The very same. I haven't seen their like since they built the trader hub in our town way back when. This has been way too interesting for any of stuff. I told them to get out while they can, but they kept going out about an epicenter. The fools! Alavia's lost. Gravetta, Ringgold, the villagers up to leave. I must go and take care of me people. Good luck. We'll both need it.
Also, the golden chest transformed into this monstrosity, and I hate it. Where am I heading? Can be found around Ixkin. Ixkin? What? I'm able to go down from this way, I think. Come on out, Hurrypoyo.
There is no escape.
Tolby, it's good to see you safe. The wasteland is rather depressing. The entire Titan task force made the trek to Alavi when we heard about these strange mutations. What we're gonna do is, for Hurrypoyo, remove the lazy gem, and we're gonna give Hurrypoyo a revitalizer gem. So that way Cabbage gets the extra experience to level up even faster. Oh, you sneaky people, you. I can't. I can! Oh. I love Coromon and Valua. I love the starry-eyed look that new battle researchers have when they get their starters. Please, don't let Crimsonite change all that. All of this metamorphosis, water, the soil, even fire. How is any of this even possible? Does Crimsonite have replacements for every element known to us? How can something so contaminating come out of nowhere? Right? My hypothesis was that containing the lumen would prevent any new outbreaks from Crimsonite. But now that I'm seeing it spread through these waters uncontrollably, nothing seems safe from the relentless virus anymore. I can't help but wonder if we missed something. Could we have done something to prevent this? If we don't do anything now, this element might wipe out everything in Valua we hold dear. Rigel, we must find a way to halt Crimsonite. I believe I might hold the key to stopping it. Tolby, what do you mean? The Titan essences we collected, when all of them are reunited, they can form a weapon against Crimsonite. But I still need the water essence. Aha! It's gonna be water! Does one of you know where I can find Calcu? Have you gone mad? She's in Ixkin, the very epicenter of this outbreak. The Coromon around there are already the strongest in Valua. Imagine if they'd be bending powers like that Luban. No, you can't go there. We must explore the alternatives first. So, then we were on the right track. All 6 main elements. They've always shown extraordinary capabilities when combined. Rosine, I agree with Tolby. Going into Ixcon is the right decision. Rigel, why would you even think about sending Tolby up there? Look around you. We can't even contain the Crimsonite here. Ixcon must be far worse. Think about it, Rosine. Remember when we used to contain that Luon in the lab? A compound of the main elements. Exactly. And Tolby here has the purest form of these elements in the Essence Collector. This might be our only chance. Our final ray of hope. I see now. This might indeed be the breakthrough we need. But...
I won't be waddling around. We must support Ptolemy with the very essence of our expertise. Science! With that, we learned from Lumon. We might be able to help. Even the smallest contribution would do. We owe that to Ptolemy. Rigel, permission to leave the desolate place. This desolate place, this desolate place, and continue with our own research. Of course, permission granted. I can only applaud your willingness to help. Well then, Ptolemy, I think it's time to forge ahead now and embark on the battle against Crimson Knight. The submerged tunnels southwest of town will lead you to the ruins of Ixken, to your goal. You can do this. We believe in you. We all believe in you. Please be careful out there. Don't take unnecessary risks until we are there to support you. Bye, Ptolemy. See you soon.
Alrighty. So... Alright, now it is still currently unclear. I'm heading to the water place, but we've already had a long water trek? Pretty much through here, because that was a lot of water. So... perhaps it is going to be Crimsonite where we're heading into.
I overheard the conversation you just had with Rigel. This is really real, huh? I knew Titan Essence was valuable, but I never imagined it was fundamental to our very existence.
What was that? What was... I'm saving here in case the game accidentally forces me to heal, because we've so far yet to use a healing center, and I don't want this to be the first. A note here says, self-service until further notice. Shall I take care of my own Coromon? Look at that, remaining recovery still 1. Yeah, time to skidoodly-doodle out of there. That's a lot of fruits. Closed until further notice. Crazy enough to stay in town? The vending machine should provide you with the most essentials.
Toby, I know you're expecting good old Larry, funny old Larry, quirky old Larry. Well, this is not the time for jokes. The world is ending. Look, I've given you every bottle I have at this time, and so instead, why don't you just take some of these items that I earned from my milestones before I became a supervisor.
Oh boy. Keep your chin up, Larry. How do you expect people to feel if you're gonna just give up like that?
Danger ahead! By order of your experienced warriors only!
Less. I could go through the effort of planting all the fruits again. I think what we have is going to be good enough, you know? Oh, it's Mommy! Hey, Mom? Toby, you're okay. It's so good to hear your voice. I'm a nervous wreck. I just came back from the fortune teller and she said a sinister energy grows closer to Tolby. You gotta promise me, Tolby. Promise me you won't do anything. Oh, Mom, I'm trying to be careful. Don't worry. What do you mean try? Oh, honey. Look, I'm gonna transfer money to your account right away. Please buy yourself enough cakes or spinners or whatever else you need to assure your safety. Thanks, Mom. I'll be safe out there. I'll be as safe as I can. Right. We need to get our first encounter. What level are you? Okay, it's only level 55. No big deal. Ooh, thanks. Hurry, boyo. Good crit. Settings. We're slowing down battles. We have 200,000 money. I mean, like, what am I supposed to spend my money on at this point? I could get the expensive cakes, but I could just cook the expensive cakes. Let's... But nothing happened. Dang!
Wow. It's a crab! Uka claw!
Yeah. Send out Cholito. Do-do-do-do.
Rhino.
We're still fine from a crit. But if this doesn't knock... Oh. If this doesn't knock it out, we have to heal. I'd actually rather use an HP defense cake. Chilito, level up.
More potential.
Boop, boop, and bop.
Rhino.
Alright. Where are we going? Alright. Get out there, herd whale. Cabbage level up yet? Yeah! Cabbage level up, level 66. So honestly, what I probably should do for Cabbage is respec Cabbage to have speed and health. Just so that way Cabbage is more likely to go first. Because... Ooh, an escape flash. That is also an item I'm probably gonna have to be considering in the near future. We're gonna try here first. If not... Noise. I knew it! I was seeing that weird path go into the out, like, that's strange. Normally the game wouldn't do something like that. Alright, any jumps? No jumps detected. Let's try this. Does this work? Nope. How do I get into there? Genius. That's a cool puzzle. We're gonna check here. I don't think it's here. The math is not right. Down here, right? There we go. Ooh, HP plus attack cake. We're also still looking for destructible walls.
Why would you put it here?
That's just evil. This is the ground type that has water type attacks, right? I'm gonna use Ball of Darkness. Should be fine with another Ball of Darkness. Oof. I don't like how much damage that's doing. Shell Drill. Is ice weak to ground? No, it's not. Go out. Get out there, Snowball. Issue is Snowball's not very fast. Are we faster? Crybee's speed is typically 123. And the Sand Drill speed is typically 114. We are higher leveled, so we should be going first. Zon, level up. Awesome. Start getting Zon caught up, because that would have been a perfect fight for Zon to have been in. We're just gonna give you a lazy gem. Or Playo can take the next couple fights. Ooh! Oh, right, another Phoenix Shard. Ooh, a destructible wall there. But that, unfortunately, looks like the correct way to go, so we're going to avoid that for now. Alright, we need to run up and around. Alright, I also need to now double check about... what moves you can know. Do you know... You benefit from water. Do you know any water? You technically know water, but it's Splash. At this level, you don't. They are primarily a special attacker, so we're gonna burn... What is that move? Head Crab. It's just a move. Shell Drill is the best move it can use. It is a physical move. Must be 48 to learn. We're immune to crits. I want to ignite the Dune Pod, and then we kind of have to heal here. So we don't have to heal now. I'm gonna Firestorm the weaker Dune Pod. Try and get it out of here. It's probably gonna, yeah, only gonna be down to a third of its health. So Hurry Poyo went before both, but at this point, we need a swap. We just swapped to Zon. No matter what damaging moves they have, they're all sand attacks. Zon, despite not being as tanky as Hurry Poyo, will be taking less damage, so it's not technically more tanky. Zon will do just fine. And the Dune Pod is taken out this turn. Sandrill, let's knock you out. Boom. Repoyo, level up. Solaris, more potential. Woohoo! No items had to be used. Yeesh. Still scary, though. Yeah, so turns out that path is the correct way to go. We are not doing this fight. We are fleeing at all costs. Alright, we can send in Shalito. Bubbles. That was not a crit? Goodness. Snowball, level up. Solaris, level up. Cabbage is no longer hazy. I'm gonna send out Chalito again. We're still safe against a crit. Doesn't mean I like it. Chalito, level up. And Hurry Poyo is no longer hazy. Fantastic. It's gonna be another minute before we can heal. Skill Flash, Retaliation. No gems detected. Anything over here? Oh. Three steps away can be here. Has to be right here. Or it's actually below right here. Check to see if it's on this rock right here. Fibio and Chalktoad.
Rhino.
Right. So, Chalktoad is charging. The move it's about to use is Crushing Waterfall. 200% power, special attack. What you can do is boost special defense by 2 stages right now. Take even less damage. Not risking anything. Alright, first things first, Chalito. Zen Cure. Because that will remove the status ailment and then restore 30% health. Now it's time to start taking the team out. That Fibio is more likely to play a support role, so we're going to take it out first. That Chalktoad is gonna... Woo! I hate getting hit with crits. Oh, Chalito! You needed to not miss that. Alright, Zen Cure. There we go. And we get no experience from that. Wow. Very cool. More potential. All around tank. We could probably knock him out with just one more drain. guess one more will do. Zon awoke more potential. Zon level 57.
Rhino.
Swap this item with Hurry Pollo. Alright, what do we encounter here? Nothing happened. Ooh, an escape flash, that's good. As a reminder for earlier, in case people were wondering why I said we have to flee from this Coromon at all costs, Crackle Horn. In my hands, this move is pretty bad. 30% chance to hit. In other words, it's probably never going to hit. I should never rely on it. Attempts to gore the target with a highly electrified horn, instantly fainting the target if it hits. However, this is a move that's terrifying in the hands of the opponent because, for me, I need to be able to take out the opponent and just... This has to work every single time or else the move is useless. In the hands of the opponent, they get a bunch more attempts, and it only needs to work once. I can't risk it. Right here, of course it is. Gem detected. Any more hiding? Let's try this again. Let's go all the way up really fast. Noise. HP plus defenses, cake. Sounds good. Well. For some reason, I'm able to catch this? Really? Let's swap to Hurry Up Whale. We're gonna attempt to poison. Restore full and increase defense by 1 stage. Hurry, Poyo. If that hit 3 times, that was a knockout. Yep, one can hit 1 to 3 times. That was 66 damage. We can't take a crit, but we are safe from being one-shot here. So, Poison Chomp. For a poison? Poyo's speed has been reduced. Another health plus defense cake. We're gonna try another poison. Come on. Hurry, Poyo, you can't miss that! Come on. Poyo, you need a hit, and you need to poison the Millidon. Poison it. There we go. Poyo still has boosted defense. It will catch any wild Coromon without fail. Can we just go with a platinum spinner? I mean, if that's the case, then I should have tried it from the beginning. I should try to capture this without the use of a platinum spinner first. We're gonna try a golden spinner here. We're safe from any knockouts because of our boosted defense. The most we can't even take 100 damage on a max hit. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. We're gonna have to use one of those other cakes, the combi cakes. Perfect. We're going to use Firestorm here. No. We're going to use another golden spinner. I want more of those Crimsonite spinners, though. Can we swap in Solaris for a moment? Let's reduce the attack. Rubber Web. Reduce the damage from physical attacks. And we only have 5 turns to catch it, so... It's 10 damage. We're still fine. One more golden spinner attempt. After that, we're using the plat. Flawless. Would you like to check out Millodont in the Coromon Summer? Yes. Fantastic. So, Millodont, this one has Dry Winds, which does us no good because it's technically a Crimsonite Coromon. Wow, that was near impossible to capture. So, we would want to change his ability if we wanted to use this Millodont. But it does has access to some interesting skills. Corrupt. Corrupts the target, lowering its attack and special attack by 3 stages! Ha ha ha! Oh, that's a support if I've seen one. Disruption. See, all I care about is this Corrupt. Corrupts the target, lowering its attack and special attack by 3 stages. That's the only move we need. Super Drain, yep. Could replace Zon. But I think based on the story, let's not use the Crimsonite Coromon. Shade is his name. We're gonna send him to storage. That gave like no experience. That battle was way too intense to not give any experience. Thought so. I was like, those look weird. They've got Crimsonite on them. I can't capture these. These guys are typically physical attackers. Best thing to do would be to poison them. Gonna know ghost moves, magic moves. Usually should be right, so. Yeah, it's gonna know a whole bunch of ghost moves. They know all the moves that they need. What does sacrifice do? Causes the user to faint. Wow, okay. Haunted crowns? Interesting. I'm just looking to make sure there's no, like, instant KO moves really fast. That's right, they also can know Voodoo. Voodoo is a special attack. We're just gonna go ahead and burn. If for some reason they know Voodoo, I need to make sure they do less damage to my team. We need to knock out the weaker one first, if possible. Take out the Otogi. That's a crit. Luckily, Hurricane can't get hurt by crits, so we don't have to worry about any of that. Rest up. And we should win the fight on our next turn with one final Firestorm. My goodness. These fights are a slog. For wild battles, they're a little terrifying. Oh. My microphone cable has been run over by my chair. There we go. Get that out of the way. There we go. Hurry Boyle level 67. That's what we need. More levels for the team. Let's get him to the max 75 as soon as possible. Though I'm not gonna just farm in one area. Oh my gosh. We got a puzzle! This one's a cool one. This rock... it can't move out of the way. So the only way for us to proceed is to first push this away, then push you this away. But I can't push it up. Don't tell me I have to reset the puzzle. Oh, we have to reset the puzzle. Alright, first and foremost, no matter what, we have to do this. The next only action is this. Push you down. Push you up. Push you... Push you over, push you down. Oh, I guess we didn't have to reset. Push you over twice. Okay, so we actually were on the right track. I'm not pushing that all the way up. I have to. Papaya fruit. Ignite the Sandro. We're swapping Zon. Even if we get hit by crits, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna take out the Dune Pot first. It'll be safer, because Zon is not an overwhelming high level. Nope. Wasn't even enough there. Not feeling comfortable right now. We need to use a defense cake on Zon. Because I feel like if a shell drill happened, and if it was a crit, that could have been a knockout there. Okay, maybe not. Special defense been lowered, that's bad. This is guaranteed to hit.
What do you mean we're slower?
Oh, I'm so glad neither of those were crits. Squad, we're gonna send in Snowball. We're gonna reduce the special attack even further. The fact that San had the special defense lowered was bad there. This will hurt. Way worse than I'd like. Oh, San lives. That was way too close for comfort. Okay, so... move that up. Push this up. Push this up all the way. Okay. That last fight is still leaving me a little rattled with Zon being reduced all the way down to that low health. That was way too low for my comfort. I should have healed. Chalk Toad. You got this, Hurrypoyo, and by you got this, get on back, Cholito. Do your thing.
I know.
That's a cool interaction. That I can instantly use that move. Really, Cholito? And that I can instantly use the move if it has a fruit. This move only has 90% accuracy. That was a 1% chance of that happening. .1%. Time to start healing. Because of those 3 misses, we actually need to use a large combi cake. Those 3 misses in there. Toledo doesn't one-shot here, we may have to just flee. Tell you what, squad, Snowball. Snowball's actually a good choice as well.
I know.
Illusion Slice. Can't miss. Experience. Only 1,400 experience for that fight. Oh yeah, there's an item hiding here. A level cake. I could use that to rush somebody up to 75. Make it easier to level up. So the first thing we do, we're swapping Solaris. Reduce the opponent's attack. Rubber web. What a Cymancy is this? What the Cymancy skin should have been. We're on our way to the final boss, but so we're just the random enemies are a massive pain. Come on, land that poison, please. There we go. That's good for us. There we go. Snowball, level 67. Solaris, level 67. Zon, level 58. Fantastic. Yeah, as a reminder, this is Coromon, a Pokemon-like game. I mean, I say Pokemon-like, but it's a creature tamer. Assemble your team, battle, so on and so forth, yada yada. But in this case, we are currently, on our way to the final boss. We just actually beat the second to last one, so it's probably gonna be like 2 more gaming sessions for me before we actually win the game. We'll see. Ooh! Two steps away. Alright, let's familiarize ourselves with this Arcturus. If I recall, it's a special attacker, so igniting is going to be the right way to deal with this thing. Yep.
Mutilation beam.
Swap and Snowball. Use that special attack even further. Well, that's not cool. I didn't notice that physical type move. What was that? That was Body Blast. Yeah, that's a heavy type move. Does it know any magic or ghosts? The answer to this is no. We can safely swap in Solaris. Let's reduce that physical attack. Looks like we're both going to be taking a turn to restore our energy. And we win in 2 turns. Or if I just hit it with this attack. Doing alright, Blueberry? I'm actually about to be calling it a night, so... Ooh. That's unfortunate that those things are so difficult to knock out, but they provide no experience. Well, let's take this next fight seriously. Alright, we're gonna give you the Revitalizer Gem, Snowball, Revitalizer Gem, Solaris, Revitalizer Gem. Pretty much just give all of them a Revitalizer Gem here. That way they all heal over time. And let's see if we can capture something good. That's not what I wanted, but sure. Alright, we're gonna use Blessed Grounds. Oh, I didn't want to catch it anyways. Give you the Sloth Gem, so you get more experience. And we give, of course, our party leader the healing. That is very unfortunate that it had to just sacrifice itself and kill itself like that. Means we can't capture it. We're gonna ignite. If it would just sacrifice itself again, that'd be just great. Yeah! Free experience! Oh no, our attack is being reduced. Cabbage, level 67. I think it's just that one spot there. This one's not gonna sacrifice itself, which is unfortunate for us, because that means that I had to go through all the extra effort to knock it down. That Blizzard skill looked terrifying. I thought it was gonna end up being like a one-hit KO move. With how terrifying that animation was. And then 6 steps away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I miscount? Is it here? Let's check for any... Ooh, gems? We do have one here. 4 steps away. 2 steps away? Of course it is. Let's save. Oh no! You died. Oh, what? Oh, that's so cool. If it touches me, it converts me. That's cool. Try again. And that's why I can't touch it. That's neat. Am I allowed to go in there? Oh. We should now change our get up Ooh. So we're wait, are we still benefiting from the extra money or no? No, we're not. You're lying to me. I'm not wearing that. Alright, disabled. Yeah, now we're getting extra money from battles. Cool. Ooh, faint spurts. Ooh. We need to ignite the sand drill. And then if I can, I need to ignite the doom pod as well. Oh, perfect. That's the best thing they could have done to me on this first turn. Let's reduce the damage of that. Alright. Squad! We swap to Snowball. We're gonna reduce their special attack even further. Even though they just both used physical attacks. Swap to Solaris, reduce their attack. Well, we'll go and swap to Zon. We're gonna take out the more powerful sand drill. And the geyser should finish off. Only that much? That is... not enough experience for the amount I've ever put into that fight. Oh, we're not staying that. Swap to Snowball. Let's reduce their special attack. Yeah, we ain't risking that. And an airtight. Send in Cholito for a moment. Shouldn't be affected, right? Yeah. That's hilarious. We're gonna swap to Snowball again. Reduce their special attacks. Swap to Hurry Pollo. Burn. Because Whoosh does, like, no damage. Ignite Lampire. Rest up for a turn. No longer feeling hazy. We're gonna ignite the other Lumon. Thing is just we gotta win these fights. Slow and steady wins the race. She will have just burned the Lumon, right? Does half damage, but we do a lot. It should be knocked out at this point with the burn in 2 turns. Yes, indeed. Just Hurry Pollo up. It's not gonna be a bunch of experience, but at this point we need experience. That's it. It's frustrating though. About the experience rate we're getting now. Cholito 67. Like, at this point, I almost might as well go backwards, max up to 75, and then try to proceed through these. is this available all the way out here? This dead end serves no purpose. I guess for aesthetic. Oh, yeah, that is a battle we're gonna have to deal with up ahead. Clearly up to no good. However, here's what I'm gonna do. Can I move up one step further? We can. Perfect. We're also gonna save right here. So at this point, this is where we're going to be calling it for tonight. I want to play more, but I'm tired. And I have another game that I need to play tomorrow because I plan on entering a competition. And at first I was assuming it was going to be easy peasy to win the card creating competition. But there are a couple of new entries for the card art contest that actually look pretty nice. There's two of them that look like really good. So I definitely got my work cut out for me on this. Thank you all so much thank you all so much for tuning on in. We are on our way to the final boss. The only thing I'm looking up are like the Coromon and their move sets, like right before we fight them or as we're fighting them. So I don't know what the final Titan entails yet. I know it's Patrikios, the water Titan, but at this point, I think it is very safe to say that it is going to be Crimsonite. So we shall see. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. Oof. It's been exciting. I gotta go. Take care, everybody. Relax and have a good one.